Now Mauny's gone down, that's the C4 out of the way, it's the Electro Claws done. That means now these hard breachers have got all the time in the world to get these hatches open, to get the walls open. They've already found their way inside a church, and you can see Harris here right at the very back with the diffuser wall. Pat pushes in from the other side. A very coordinated attack coming in from Demise, and already finding themselves 2 more kills into a 5 versus 3, and the last 2 are left on site here, completely far away from where the diffuser is going down. I believe inside a church. Harris will be completely uncontested here as Runs looks on along with Adrenal.
Textbook attack from Demise here, getting in, getting control of top and mid floor, down open church wall, get control of blue as well, and as you can see it's left Enclave in a position where they are between a rock and a hard place, absolutely nowhere to go. A kill. Joe will fight back though and get a kill onto Dowie. We can see the smoke grenade coming out there, traded for an impact nade. Neither will do any damage. Josh Glitch gets in on the Hibana and gets himself a kill onto Joe, so that's now going to leave us 4 versus 3. Harris is inside and in a position to get the diffuser down here. Garage has largely been separated here, unable to make any sort of impact. Harris will lose his life to a C4, but not before the diffuser is down, and as the defenders move around without the availability of getting kitchen hatch open, it doesn't really allow you the freedom to move in and get church wall open, but we can see a kill coming in there from Demise. That now leaves us in a 4 versus 3 as Users takes Mouney off the board. Mouney really struggling so far tonight. Joe fighting hard for his team there with a kill onto Darwin, and we're now 3 versus 3. Church and Arsenal, I think we're going to see the last 15-second bloodbath that we so often do, but who will come out on top? We are nearly identical in terms of hit points. Users knows that there's likely one in blue corridor. There will be a team kill, Pat, onto Users, and that makes it easy for Enclave. They are down to 3 men, and if they don't get to grips with Runs, things could get difficult. If they push into construction, there's an easy C4 toss there for him to deny a plant opportunity and even pick up a kill or 2. Josh will kill him downstairs though. That could be pivotal on the round, so with 13 seconds left to go, they have to get in and do something. Demise start to push. Mounty Crip unable to be an impact from the garage catwalk. Dowie will finish him off. Josh is in there getting the diffuser down, but Demise had all the control of team into this round. We can see a little bit of trouble here getting this electrification cleared off that east wall. Harris unable to open things just yet, but with 30 seconds on the clock and complete freedom downstairs, it's only a matter of time until Harris has all the access to site that he needs to think about getting this diffuser down.
Well, Access does find one though, I think, through the floor there as well on the Bandit. However, this charge upstairs has come through, and now it's a 1 versus 3. He's got the right idea. How quick will he be? Not quite quick enough, unfortunately, as there was more than one member
because he knows that the Bandit of Mounty Crip can't play onto that middle panel with the Hibana hole open. Josh getting a big kill onto the aggression of Joe. Users Pat follow up with 2 of their own, and that now leaves us 5 versus 2, and a matter of time until we get another flawless. The CCTV room and allows them access for the diffuser. What a headshot from Access coming in there and absolutely deleting Pat, and that will give Enclave a good advantage now and allows Mounty in to start getting this diffuser down. They are 3 versus 2, but huge plays from Demise. We see the Nitro coming in and being used, and then
coming in from above.
I think Joshua Glitch is counting his lucky stars after that exchange. He was very, very fortunate to keep his life. We can see Access getting the diffuser down, but that will be stopped by Pat. An absolute flurry of kills here leaves us with only 1 on the board for Enclave. 2 versus 1 now. 10 seconds to go. He has to find the kills here. He moves around. Pat is prone and gets the final kill. try and play 2 in CCTV as well without 1 in 90 corridor, and I think really they've just allowed MNM the opportunity to get in there and make those challenges, and MNM have made pretty easy work of that, really.
I love the spread that we saw coming out of MNM as well. We've got this angle being held by Jonker to prevent Dowie and Harris easily moving back in towards the site. They're not going to try here, but we've already seen the Hibana sneak inside and get the diffuser down, as you saw, pushing in very comfortably from the west window. Now, angle for Harris wasn't quite being watched, though, so he has managed to sneak his way back in, but knows there is a lot of work to do. They have no intel on what is going on. Well, I can tell them that there are 2 playing out on the west. There was 1 playing on Sandwich previously who has now moved away. That leaves it down to 1 by himself, and that is an easy round for MNM. Executed clinically to get full control here, and now they've got the split coming through with Jonker pushing from an alternative angle. Josh finds a kill onto Nathan, who really hasn't having the best start in these 2 rounds as it stands. Down to 6 seconds or so. The push needs to come in right now, but Josh got flashed at the perfect time. That is coordination and a half. Jonker finds a triple, and MNM should be able to snatch this away from the jaws of defeat. Their beautiful team play, and that flash was so important. Just denying for a brief second the shots coming in from the bottom of the stairs in towards Vents itself, and they could not stop the Hibana running in and going for that plant. And it's these things where you stack up with numbers like this that things can really pay off in your favor. Harris is all left by himself now to try and stop this one out. He knows where the diffuser is, but has no idea where the 3 remaining members from MNM are. No doubt holding key angles around the corner of a wall. That'll be a second round to MNM. That shows time to shine when you come down to being the final 2 left alive. Earlier on it was a different story, and well, Dowie's already gotten himself down. Another grenade rolls over there, even though he managed to get himself up with the Doc Stim. Of course, you can get yourself up from a down, but not outstate. Sadly, it can't stop 2 grenades raining your way, and the little cheeky spray coming through from Harris there at range. SMG11 not quite the best at long range, but makes it work regardless, and now knows 1 is pushing up the stairs, and he's in a bit of a bind right now. They have the camera overhead to help him out here if he needs it, but he goes, no, I do not. 2 kills for himself, and once again we're in a spot where there's 2 left alive. I think it was 3 back in round number 1. The plant is down, and there is a lot of work to do for Harris. Nathan goes...
So with 50 seconds left to go, they're certainly not going to be panicking here. We can see they're not moving awfully quickly. They're still using those drones. They're still trying to gather that information. Packbull moves in and gets himself a cheap kill onto Dowie, who, this is what I'm saying, there was no gunfight there. There was no real challenge from Dowie. He didn't move. Packbull able to just step out, act on that information and get the kill. A couple of important drone kills there for Pat. Any information that can be taken away from MNM at this point is a positive. Harris with a huge kill there with the TCSG of Goyo. Can he get himself a second? He is challenging, and he puts both Madman and Jonker on low health, but one of his shields will be used against him. Uses with a kill, nice. And that will be after what we saw yesterday, and quiet is something that Dowie could have probably done with there as he opens the wall up with a shotgun for a rotate, and Madman is about 10 feet away on the other side and absolutely cannot miss that happening. Steps through and gets the kill. Packbull meanwhile steps in and starts to get the diffuser down and will be successful in the plant. That's gone down in archives, and now this is a 1v3 with a lot of work to be done. That's the crossfire, that's the trade. Both sides of the site himself. He needs users back up there with him to prevent a plant at this stage, but with 35 seconds on the clock, the pressure's going to mount fairly quickly here from MNM, I would have thought.
MNM starting with, by the looks of it, a launch in towards the north side, a B site here. They want to get themselves through the window and go for a plant. Once again, we've already seen this before, but look at their HP and look at the positions of the Demise members. They're ready here. They've got themselves into a great spot, so much so that Jonker has now got to rotate himself round and start making something happen. He's so wary here. I don't think he knows that someone's playing inside a fountain. He's going to find 1 though. Will he look left? No, he won't. But now they know where this final member is. Trying to go for the plant right now, and he has got an impact nade on site. It's not going to be enough. Finds 1 kill. Can he get the last of the 1v1? No, he cannot.
On to Josh, 4 versus 3 now as we come into the last 40 seconds, and this has been a bit of a problem for Demise. They managed to get themselves a nice opening kill, they managed to get themselves a nice pick, but it's so often followed by a quick 1 or 2 in return from MNM, and they end up ultimately short of men. We can see Harris creeping into sight there, and the question now is how aware of this are MNM? Is Harris going to have the opportunity to think about getting that diffuser down with 20 seconds seconds left on the clock. He's going to have not much of an option very soon. Metal Stairs, Users will get himself a double. Harris gets one onto Packbull as now 1 versus 3 is the situation faced by Madman with Diffuser going down. This one is going quickly in the favour of Demise, and that will be all she wrote as they get...
Everything is easy to hold, and now Users knows got to rotate upstairs and try and deal with this. Straight up there though, and he was ready for that one through the window in towards small office, and Users finds that kill onto Packbull. Mentioned it already, but he is having a game himself. So now they're in a spot where one's upstairs, one is playing downstairs on site. You can see that's down to the left-hand corner of your screen, and Nathan here inside a sandwich. So a bit of a spread and some work to do for Demise. They've got 10 seconds. The push going to come through right now. One straight in, goes for a second as well, does get that kill. This puts us down into a 1 versus 1 of Josh coming up against Nathan. All he's got to do is waste time and wait. And as soon as it comes through, he can drop and go for the plant. There it is. It's a free kill from here. He's going to find Josh, and that is a round to MNM, but a very...
rush onto site. This is going to answer the question of how important that verticality is. We see 2 kills going in either direction. 3 versus 3, plant is down. Jonker gets the kill onto Harris just as he gets that diffuser down. And although the diffuser is down, the question here is how much control do Demise have in this post-plant situation? The answer is not an awful lot. Users will get a kill though, and now Packbull gets caught in a reload. Will he get the shotgun kill? Yes, finishes it off with the knife. 2 versus 1 now. Nathan does have the opportunity to go onto the diffuser, but he needs the support of Packbull here in order to do so. Nathan is on there. Can he make this stick? I'm not sure. Users is aware. He's just getting in there. He keeps trying. He will get the first kill onto Packbull. Moves around the corner. Users with a huge round. This push towards the plant spot. He is going to be challenged and killed out there. That is an important one from Users once again. Users has been big for Demise in this match so far. Harris is able now to go in there and look at getting the diffuser down. Users is the real linchpin here. He has to defend. He has to win that gunfight. He is unsuccessful, but Harris still manages to get the diffuser down. Dowie now in a 1 versus 2, effectively with Jonker down on the ground, but the diffuser is active and in place. So now MNM are against the clock here. They need to get this kill. They need to have the time left available to them to disable that diffuser. That's a smart move, I think, taking those few seconds to get the Jaeger back on his feet, and that allows Nathan to move on now. And there comes the final kill. That finishes things off, and that's going to be the result that we expected for MNM, but it is fair.